What's up, guys? My name is Selena. I'm 30 years old. My husband and I live in California, and we're kind of saving for a home. Back with another budget video. Since the last time I saw you guys, I had a really fun week. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget and stumble over my words. But on Friday night, there's a band from the city I live in and I'm from, and they made a movie and premiered it at our local theater. So we went to that and I bought a t-shirt. And then following that was Friday night karaoke, which is what we do with the girls every Friday. And then Saturday, I had requested the day off because it was supposed to be a company thing for Adrian's job, but that was canceled. So I surprised him with tickets to Medieval Times because he's never been there before. So that was like a late birthday thing for him. And Sunday is our bowling league. And then we went to the bar after that. And then on Monday, I have Enzo, my nephew. So we did Disneyland together. After that, I met my sister and our friends at BJ's for happy hour. And then Tuesday, we also do karaoke. And overdid that. We shut down the place and went to the bar again. And so I was hurt on Wednesday. This is true. This is true. And that was tough because Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I have my niece, Robin. So it was a little queasy, but I did my thing. And now this weekend, when you're seeing this, Adrian and I are driving up to Sequoia for the first time. We've never seen the national park or been up there. So we got an Airbnb for the weekend, and that's super exciting. So let me quit yapping and let's budget Adrian's paycheck. Okay, so Adrian's paycheck has come in. It's actually Thursday night when I'm filming this, and we're working with $2,148.72. Some things I got to keep in mind is I have an overspent I got to talk to y'all about. We're going to Sequoia, and next week on my paycheck, it's going to be tiny. I only work part-time Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Last weekend, I was off Saturday. We went to Medieval Times, so I only worked 2 days. And then I requested this entire weekend off for Sequoia. So in the span of 2 weeks of my pay period, I'm working 15 hours. So as much as I'd like to put towards savings, we might just be holding a lot of it to cover my butt next week. All right, now on to our overspent. We have two things overspent. YouTube. We upgraded Adrian's YouTube Premium so that I can hop on that plan, and we put my sister on there too. So instead of, I think we were paying $18 just for him, we're now paying $22, and up to 6 people can use it ad free, which has been really nice. So we're going to cover this $21.94, and then we'll be good till next month. And then household. Remember I told you guys last week that my Adrian was browsing Best Buy, which is always dangerous, and he bought a big old air purifier for the room. It's nice, it's wonderful. Well, since then, he was doing some deep cleaning and he was like taking apart the window AC, like trying to clean that filter and stuff because we've had that for 6 years now. And then I guess when he was deep cleaning it, it was like falling apart. So he hopped on Best Buy. You know where this is going. And he found a window AC on sale. There's a box right there. So we're gonna cover this $172.92. But this is not even the kicker, guys. This is not even the kicker. Tell me why. Mind you, I do run hot all the time. The first couple nights with it, I'm like, I feel like this thing's not really putting in work. Am I tripping? Like, am I having hot flashes? And then he was at work one night. I'm in here vacuuming. I see the box, and it reads small room. Dude, our room is big. So I text Adrian. I was like, "Hey, do you feel like it's been getting cold at night with this new AC? Because I've been hot." And he was like, "Yeah, you know what? I noticed that too. I was burning up last night." So even though we just covered this one, he's gonna soon go buy a bigger one. So yeah, we overspent on household, and the AC is not even doing what it has to do. But bless his heart, you know. Okay, let's go back to it. First order of business is to flip through to the next month and add a fourth of our rent, which is $283.50. Oops. And back to today, we need to cover SoCal Gas and Spectrum for $110.92. I'm gonna call Spectrum because I think it's been a year since the last time I called, so our bill went up like $10. Can't have that. For the subs, we need to cover iCloud, and PlayStation for $15.97, and we can snooze YouTube because I just paid that today. Okay. Okay, for variable, Adrian has some leftover food money, and we're gonna have to do a grocery run tomorrow to take with us to Sequoia. So I'm gonna try to save money with funding the stuff. I'm gonna add 25 to Adrian's food, so he has 100. I'm gonna add $5 to clothing. Gonna add 25 for haircut. Let's do $40 for household. For my food, since I don't need a full week's worth, I'm gonna say $75 for my food. And we need another $310 for the water jugs in the kitchen. Okay, for fun money, let's add $50 to each of our fun monies because $100 a week is just a lot of money. I need $30 for my league fees. Let's add 75 to date to make that 100. And then we'll come back to drinks. Aragog is our pet tarantula. She gets $5. Transportation. Prices are up, guys. The prices are up. I think, honestly, we need like $100 in there. Medical, nothing. Special occasions. Can't really think of anything. I'm gonna put $10 into giving, so I can get Enzo like an ice cream on Monday. We'll come back to see if we can put something into this little fund for my grandma. Vacation. I've just been putting the spending for Sequoia on here, and then I cover the overspending with travel, so we can hide that. Sinking funds. We do need to fund all of these that have a target on them. Aura Ring, passports, Sam's Club, Horror Nights, Venture X, and YNAB. This is going to be $337.56. Okay, our money is dwindling. Our money is dwindling. Car maintenance. I'm just going to put 25. Same for Christmas. Nieces and nephews. I need to add $6 because I didn't fund it last week. Travel. I gotta add money to. Let's come back. We need to add $4 to my nephew Enzo, $1 for my niece Robin. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'm gonna add 25 to drinks. And if I spend more than that, karaoke, it has to come from my fun money. I don't think I'm gonna do Nana today. We'll see next week after my little paycheck comes in. We do need to pay for our car rental in the morning when we go pick it up, which I think is $230. So we have just under $100. I'm trying to think because we're renting an SUV and we're gonna have to fill up at least a few times. We gotta go grocery shop. Gonna buy some drinks for the place. I feel like I should add $226.81. That gets us to $554 for the car rental, the grocery shop, drinks, and gas. And then we can carry over $400 to next week. I think that's what we got to do. So up here, I'm going to add a category, holding. And we're going to add rollover. And we're going to put $400 for next week. I think that does it. Well, that does it for this paycheck budget. All is well, all is well. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe.